Now we definitely did something. Question is, was it worth it? Gotta keep an eye on that. The stream get obliterated with the movement of a camera. No. Well, maybe. We have a very rare occurrence. Qatar Airways, the A350-1000 on the west side, departing here on 1-8 left. Oh, and we have a triple. Ooh, triple to LAX, and we have a Volaris arrival. Uh-oh, this is too good of a start. Too good. Too good. We were supposed to have like 3 London arrivals, but we all know what happened with Heathrow. All those arrivals are coming out like 10 p.m. Now, judging by the flight number, I think this is a repositioning flight. Spoilers up, reverses out. That was beautiful. That was a Neo, an A321 Neo from Mexico City, flight 800. Now we have flight 3007 off to LAX, the 777-200ER. Are there any 747s coming in or going out? I saw a Cargo Lux 747 arrived here at like 5:45. So maybe that one would depart. I mean, we have quite the arrival lineup. So hopefully we have a good evening of plane spotting. This is already off to a good start. 2 heavies came all the way here to the west side. Oh, there's another 777-200. Off to LA it goes. Okay, hold on. We're gonna stick with this Qatar because I do want to see a couple things. Where's Turkish? Well, let's hope Turkish 191 coming in from Istanbul comes in to the right runway. Like, technically it is the right because it's the only, it's 18 right, and then on the east side it'd be a center or left, but also like the correct runway, you know. Spoilers up, reversers out on that E175. Behind it, there's a triple coming in from Venice in the One World livery, flight 131. Not looking too good for those ones, I'll be honest. Now, at 7, so in like an hour, we should be seeing the thumbnail of today's stream, the Finnair A350-900 in their special livery. Welcome Jero, welcome Harry T, Kevin Kelly, welcome. I love how we chose the hottest day yet to come out and stream. It's a crisp 101 right now. Oh no, it's 99 now. It was 101. Yeah. Today and tomorrow, and then everything drops. We have about 3 days of rain. It'll drop everything, which I'm happy about because I don't particularly like triple digits, but very unlike Texas. Okay, for sure we're not getting Turkish because there's an E175 or E170, but maybe the 777-200 from Venice in the One World livery. Venice, a new route that was added this summer, the one we're in, and then it was added in, I want to say June, but it could have been May. And it's I wanted to say the third flight to Italy, but it is not. We don't yet have Milan. I also heard that ITA Airways wants to start flying to Houston, which doesn't suck, obviously, but why doesn't it come to like Dallas? Last summer we had 2 daily flights to Rome. This summer not, this summer 1. I mean, last summer we also had 2 daily flights to Paris, 2 daily flights. There's another place. It was in Dublin. Many flights to London, but what other European destination? Not Amsterdam. That was the Dreamliner. Oh, Madrid. Madrid had 2 daily flights. Also, Iberia. Iberia is changing up their schedule. They're going to try an overnight flight from Europe. You depart from Madrid at 1 in the morning and you get here at 5:30 in the morning? 6 in the morning? Something like that. Which obviously I'm not a fan of because I can't. I'm not here at 5 in the morning. And right now they are due to come in at like 8, which is prime time. And obviously I don't yet know a date. It either is August 11th or it's in December that Qantas will be replacing the British Airways A380. We have lacked an A380 since October of last year, March of this year, January, something like that. Spoilers up, reversers out. And you know, that corner gate just looks so much better with an A380 filled in its slot. But it'll come back before we know it. Welcome to me, Two Shoes. Welcome. Long time no see. It's been so long that YouTube decided that it was time to get rid of my memberships. So we have to work our way back now. Shouldn't take too long. Will I stream August 11th when the A380 comes? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So it is in 2 weeks? Cool. The August 11th, cool. So it's coming 5 days a week until, hold on, I'll say after the departure.
Over 4274, taxiway Whiskey Lima, cross the 1 ground 145. Corresponding left Whiskey Lima, cross ground 45, on board 4274.
Getting the wake turbulence from that one. Feeling the gusts coming from it. Oh. No, let's not miss it. The Turkish 787-9 Dreamliner coming in from Istanbul. Here, I'll track the tail of it. Hold on. Someone's texting me. There she is. As much as I could see it, off to a max. Max 9 off to Seattle, Alaska, flight 317. Yeah, I want to catch the One World livery from Venice. We're gonna go to the Venice. Wheels are up on that one, so I can happily say that we'll go over to the One World livery. American Airlines 131, the 777-200ER coming in from Venice. I feel like I've said that so much, but like, that one I think is landing on 17 Center. Yes, the east side, they are spoiled. They have 3 runways. Here on the west, they have 4 technically, we have 3. If you count the diagonal runways. West side of the One World livery. Okay, off to a 737. We'll see that one later as it approaches here, Terminal D. We have United. Diversion. Oh yeah, from Pittsburgh. 737-800, flight 1949 for United. Diverting here to Dallas instead of Houston. Maybe the storm's brewing in Houston before it comes over here. I guess we'll see here. I'm gonna ditch this departure for this A321 coming in. Now, American this month received their A321 XLR, and everyone got so hyped, and now there is a manufacturing issue with the seats. Spoilers up, reverses out, and so we won't see those XLRs come into service any time soon, unfortunately. Now, I did want to show you guys this. Right behind this the Sun Country plane there in the left-hand part of your screen, now kind of in the center. That is the base of Terminal F. Now, I'm going to call it Concourse F, because I don't really call it, it's not in the renderings that I saw from like the official like DFW social media, Twitter and TikTok and Instagram, the renderings showed that there wasn't a parking attached to it, and it didn't look like there was security either. It literally looked like one of the concourses you see out of Atlanta. So I don't know if it's gonna be a terminal, but it'll for sure be a concourse. Now, if I was leading DFW, if I was president of DFW Airport, I would make the executive decision to make Terminal F either only for international carriers or only for American Airlines international flights, because spoilers up, reversers out. We're seeing more and more international destinations coming up, I feel like our domestic network is so vast coming out of here already that the terminals already suffice, but we don't have enough room for many more airlines to join. I mean, we have EVA joining later like in this fall, later this year. And I mean, it doesn't look like there's a lot of room. Terminal D is packed. So, no company truck yet? Not yet. Should I slap a ozgaming9 decal on my car? There we go. Finnair Flight 21 coming in from Helsinki. The second daily flight. They have upgraded from 5 flights a day to, I think, 11 flights here in this summer that we're in. A lot of ramp ups happening from One World members. Cathay Pacific going from 4 to 7, so a daily flight, I think. EVA also upgrading. Qantas obviously going from 5 to 7, and Melbourne also some sort of upgrade. So One World is growing, but unfortunately the One World footprint, we have this diversion coming in, this United Airlines flight 1949, a flight from Pittsburgh, supposed to head towards Houston, kind of over Garland, about to be over downtown Dallas, decided to divert, looked like. What to do the diagnostic, let's see what's going on with this one. Is it even worth it? I feel like the only thing that could like cause this is maybe a medical issue if it's like a super serious one. I mean, it's like a 30-minute flight from Dallas to Houston. There's no way like it sounds normal. Flaps maybe hydraulics? No. Spoilers went up. Well, the reverse. No reverse thrust on the engine close to us. Yeah, there's no reverse thrust on that engine right there. Something with the engine? Bird strike? Okay, although you can't get a bird strike at 35,000 feet. I also didn't see emergency vehicles. Let's go back there. I don't see emergency vehicles being deployed. So I don't think it's a medical emergency. For that, they deploy emergency vehicles. I don't know. I thought it was maybe the right engine. But also for like an engine failure, you would definitely there's no emergency vehicles. Super odd. Maybe they ran out of fuel? No, they departed on time. Super strange. Spoilers up, reversers out. I did see a heavy light up on the radar. Uh-oh. Oh, I know this issue. This plane right here that we're looking at, not the E-175, but the one behind it, the 777-200ER. This one's flight 48, headed off to Paris. I was on that flight like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Same thing happened to us, but a lot worse. Our flight, the scheduled flight is at 5:40, I think. Yes. And I think it was the day after, or like a couple days after the fact that there was storms here meant that everything that was DFW bound or DFW outbound that day was obviously delayed. So our flight was a flight coming in from Rome, coming in about an hour late. And then I've been tracking flight 48, and it seems like the delays are not leaving. And my mom tells me that a lot of her coworkers, when they flew either in or out of Dallas, it's fine. They're all getting delayed. It's all different airlines, some American, some United, some Delta. Different airports, some in New York, some in Atlanta, some in Denver. So definitely, and she said like her boss, for example, literally got notified like the night before his flight that his flight was just canceled. He just had to wait another day. It's like they know it ahead of time. So I don't know what's going on. Now it's definitely not an issue here in DFW because it looks like we're in full operation. The only thing is that flying international out of Dallas, you know, when I came back, I went to London like 3 years ago, and when I came back, the reason that DFW was so appealing is because the customs and immigration is like 3 minutes. Like it's instant, you know. In JFK, either you come at a good time and there's nobody and it's like short, or you come at a bad time and you have like a 4-hour wait. It's either or. And so when we came from London, it was like 3 minutes. But this year, when we came back from Paris, the line for customs and immigration, basically the way it works here in DFW is there's like 40, maybe 50 like stands basically of like I guess like border patrol officers. I don't really know how to put it. And you basically like show your passport or whatever. So there's like 50 stands of those. And so there's like a huge room. It's all in one room. And the line went basically all the way to my gate where we got off. Thousands of people. And I was like, yo, like this is not normal. And so I was like, okay, maybe, you know, the workers went on strike. Maybe there's a lack of workers. I don't know. There was nothing special. Like, they were in full operation. The Finnair Special Delivery Finnair Flight 21, the second flight of the day. Now just 2 minutes out. Number 3 for arrival here on the west side, which is actually the thumbnail of our stream tonight. 3-year anniversary. I think it's coming up. Or maybe it passed. It's either the end of July or it's like the middle of August. It's one of the two. And I never know. The fact that you got recommended live stream as you got here. Oh, you're here in Founders Plaza? Yo. Usually when people see us here in Founders Plaza, they're always like, yo, what's going on here? And then they join the live stream. Hold on. I actually want to go to Turkish. Turkish made the turn onto Taxiway Gulf, now heading up north. Behind it is the Venice flight. Headed to Terminal D, this one is. The Turkish ramped up from 1 flight a day from Istanbul to 2. So now we have flight 191, which is the one we're looking at right now. 191, let's make sure. I'm not on the radar. And there's flight 291, and 292. That comes in at around noonish. So things are ramping up here in Dallas, which is why I think they should make Terminal F an international terminal. All the major international airports all have a dedicated international terminal that's like, give LAX for example, or Chicago O'Hare or JFK. American has their own terminal which also operates international. United has their own terminal which also operates international. Delta has their own. And then there's, let's give LAX, Tom Bradley in the Westgate, which is specifically just for international airlines, unless there's nobody. Like usually in the morning you'll find some United jets or Delta jets there. But it's mostly dedicated just for international airlines. And I think that's what DFW needs. Like, we have kind of reached a point in the airport where there's such high demand for international travel, and there's not enough capacity to be able to supply. Like a lot of international departures for American, they go from Terminal A because all arrivals have to come to Terminal D for customs and immigration. But departures, you only need that like passport scanner device thing to get onto the plane. That's all. Okay, the next arrival is the Finnair. Welcome, Josh Aldrich. Welcome. How are you? Okay. I remember Finnair's first flight that touched down here in DFW. That's actually a video on our page. And now we've gone all the way from one flight 4 times a week to 5. From 5 to 11 times a week. I remember last year they sometimes would send like an extra plane. I think they were testing demand. Now it's official, but like, spoilers up, reversers out. That is unironically, actually very ironically, the thumbnail of our live stream. I was scheduling the live stream and I didn't even look at what flights were coming in. I literally just scheduled it. And I was like, because we used to have the A380, but the A380 doesn't come. Sorry, the A380 doesn't come here anymore. So I was like, we gotta change it. And that was just like the other one that I had on hand. I was like, cool. And then I look at the arrival board and I see that that's actually the flight that's coming in. I was like, nice choice. See, Finnair doesn't waste any time. Speeding right to the gate. Although it will have to hold to cross 18 left. In the meantime, I do want to quickly... Oh, Turkish being set to the penalty box. This One World livery coming in from Venice about maybe 15-20 minutes ago. Now pulling into its gate there at Terminal D. I don't know if we'll see this one depart later or if it's going to be sent to the hangar. Oh, I could have just stayed. We do have a departure. Looks like an E175 there. Rolling down 18 left. We also have an A321 for American Airlines arriving here on 18 right. Can I make the cool transition? We're gonna try. Almost. We were just barely, or they were just barely out timing. Spoilers up, reversers out. Okay, well, this one is gonna hold because another flight just got cleared for takeoff. OSU Berkey. It is definitely 101 degrees, but you know, 2 years ago, last year, I don't think we were out here in this high temperature. 2 years ago, I was out here with my brother and it was like 100 and maybe 9 degrees out. One of my best performing streams. It was so hot, but once you're out here, like, you kind of get used to it. Like, now the breeze is helping out, you know, and we have learned our lesson. We now bring an umbrella because I am not as sensitive as the computer, but the computer, the second it is 1 degree too hot for it, kind of an issue. So, also, I saw a UPS flight. Where are you? Oh, are you from Houston? You are. UPS flight 7875 is 757-200 coming in from Houston, now just 20 minutes out from arrival. This one taking its sweet old time, so we'll go to the A321. Lined up here on 18 left. Watch, now that I moved the camera, oh, actually, I was gonna say it's gonna start moving and I was gonna jinx myself. Oh, I went too far. But it actually started moving. That's so funny. What I like to call the polka dot livery. You know, Finnair took a good 8 months before they sent their first special livery here to DFW. Now they're sending them a good amount of times. We're enjoying it. But same with Qatar. Qatar, for some reason, they have their One World livery, okay? And they send it maybe twice a year. Oh, Sun Country. Let's change the scenery from the American Airlines livery to a nice orange and blue body. I still don't really understand what I think Sun Country's a low-cost airline. Spoilers up, reversers up, but I don't 100% know what it is yet. I'm assuming. Oh, look at that. Qantas on the move, headed to the gate. Weird that Qantas is moving and not Qatar, because I know Qatar, they have a flight that comes in at 9 or 10 in the morning every day. And then they also have a flight that comes in at 3. And so usually what happens is the flight that comes in at 9 is that A350 that you see right there. It comes in and then it frees the gate immediately. And then the
Hey, did you happen to catch Airbus 2652? Is on 18 right?
I can check. I think so.
Oh, that's my husband.
Really?
And we're here to get him.
Really?
He's the captain for that flight. He's a check pilot, so he's checking somebody out. It's coming from Cancun.
It is coming from Cancun.
Are you going to post them on IG?
Well, we're live right now on YouTube, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
our YouTube. It is all one word, no caps.
Okay.
ozgaming9. Like the letters O and Z and then gaming9.
OZ. Gaming. Okay. I'm gonna try to go back and find it because I tried to catch it, but I think they landed over there and I couldn't.
No, they landed here.
Oh, it did? Okay, then
Yeah.
I got it. Then I got it.
Then you got it.
I never know what the runways are. It said 18 right.
Yeah, 18 right is here.
Perfect.
And then if it's a 17, then it's on the other side.
Perfect. I never know. I'm picking them up at D. He'll be proud. I heard his voice. I did record all that. So.
Ooh, a Frontier departure now. Ooh, also Volaris coming up. An A320 flight 7909. Anyway, this is Frontier flight 4069 off to Denver, an Airbus A320 Neo. Sound like I'm living my best life? I wish I could say I am. Next year in high school is going to be a harsh one, but hopefully after that I'm living my best life, we'll put it that way. You know, it's the calm before the crazy storm is right now. The super calm before the very crazy storm that is going to be junior year. Did I miss the E-Jet? I swear I saw an E-Jet, and now I don't see it anymore. Oh, it's lined up. Yeah, okay. Lil E-Jet there. Gulfstream G280. Don't know where it's going. Has literally nothing. See, Timmy Tushu, the good thing with me is I'm very resilient to heat. But the second you throw me out in 45 degrees, all of a sudden I'll be complaining all stream long. Because the heat don't make the nose run, the cold does. But I was in Paris for a week, right? And Europeans are still adjusting to heat. So here in America, if there's a building with no air conditioning, you're considered like very like, you know, like behind the game. You're not on the latest trend, I guess. But almost every building here in the US has air conditioning and heating for that exact reason. In Europe, if you find a building with air conditioning, you lucked out. I mean, I remember the one day that we were walking down shopping, and you have to be outside to shop, obviously. It happened to be the day that it was like 82 degrees, okay? Welcome, Dallas Joyce, welcome. Welcome, Samir. I feel like I said hi, but like maybe I didn't, so I had to make sure. And so we're shopping, we're outside, right? And so you want to walk into a store and you want to be able to cool off because 82 degrees with sun, guys, is really hot. And then like the Nike store had AC, Lacoste had AC, right? But what store did I go to? Oh, like we went to this like bakery that had macaroons, right? The only what happened? It made me lose the shot. I think we're fine, Ozzy Dad. Anyway, walked into the bakery shop, and the only ones having the air conditioning are the macaroons in the fridge. Spoilers up, reversers out. And I don't think y'all maybe y'all know this, but in case you guys do not know this, to be able to cool something, aka a fridge, you have to release heat, okay? So if there is a fridge running and it is actively trying to cool something, it actively releases heat. So not only does it make the room warmer, but it makes it more stuffy. But they are improving, you know. Now there's the signs where it's like, hey guys, we have AC, so, you know, they're improving. Hopefully in like 5 years they'll be where the US is with air conditioning in every building. And so like heating is, oh, there's a go around. There's a departure. Heating is all through the like the radiator coils. I think those are what they're called. And what it does is it literally just runs, it's either electric coils that are heated up, or I don't know what back in the day is called, but back in the day, I guess, they used to use hot water, run it through the coils, and the coils would heat up and release heat. So they have good heating, but it's naturally hot in the summer, so. I remember when we landed here in Dallas, and I walked into the airport, and the airport was like 65 degrees. I was like, we back in Texas. Spoilers up, reversers out. So yes, but I would rather take cold in Europe. Or like the hotel that we stayed at, the rooms had AC, but the hallway that led to the rooms wasn't. So it wasn't hot because obviously I think the lobby was cooled, so I don't think the heat got into the building, but it was just incredibly stuffy. And then I was like, US is onto something, you know? Iberia 363, 13 minutes out. Whoa, 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 Valaris, slow down. That one was a turn and burn. I wasn't even able to catch it. Check my surroundings. Although I tried to pack very light to Paris, so I didn't even bring my camera. I was like, you know, I'm packing light so that we can bring a lot of stuff back. I was actually able to bring a lot of stuff back. Also, I don't understand why there was such a long line at the Customs and Immigration, because they implemented this new thing, mobile passport, okay, which is supposed to speed up everything. Basically, if nobody has traveled internationally into the US, there's a series of questions they ask you, okay, to make sure that like you're fine and you don't need to be checked and stuff, whatever, right? Spoilers up, reversers out. So there's a series of questions that they take you through, and so the mobile passport, you put in all your details, and then you basically sign an agreement saying whatever you're saying is true, and you fill out the questionnaire basically online. So you come, you show them the mobile passport, take a picture of you, make sure you is you, and you go. And I'm like, that has got to speed it up, right? But I don't know. And it really did. With the border, like the I don't know if it's border patrol, but like the person like there at immigration, he literally just told me to stand in front of the iPad. The iPad took a picture of me, saw that I had the mobile passport thing, and he just waved me through. So I don't know. I don't know what. To be fair, we also came in at 2 p.m. Now, I know there's the Frankfurt flight, the Air France Paris flight, and maybe a London flight. But is that really enough people to clog up the entire thing? Spoilers up, reversers out. Because, like, I feel like all the ones coming from, like, Canada or or Mexico, or like, well, first of all, the South America one's coming in the morning. But like, let's say Mexico, they're like A321s or 737s. It can't be that many people to clog up the, like, create a backlog. I don't know. Very interesting. I'm very happy that Eva Air kind of on the fly was like, all right, we're coming to DFW. Because since Starlux, is that what it's called? The other, there's Eva from Taipei, and also China Airlines from Taipei. I guess also, I think Starlux is also from Taipei, but they have been rumoring for a while, oh, DFW is on our list of next airports. Haven't heard anything from them, right? So I'm happy that Eva took initiative to come, because they're unlocking that that Eastern Asian, Southeastern Asian, like, region. Because the only flight to Southeast Asia, I guess we have a couple. We have the Seoul flight, the Korean Air Flight 31, Japan Airlines, and then there's a flight to Shanghai for American. And of course, American also does the Tokyo and the Seoul flight by themselves as well. But, you know, we don't have what is it, Air China? Or China Eastern, or China Southern, you know? Yeah, Air China, you know? So we did get Cathay Pacific, you know? Or we did get Fiji. So, honestly, the only destination that we don't fly to, is that a special livery on there, or is that just literally shadow? I don't know. What is that? Paint off. Okay, I think that's paint that just came off. The only other thing I could compare it to is like the paint company bear. Like, that was the only logo I saw on there. Spoilers up versus out on that 737. Sorry. So, you know, now we've kind of unlocked port of entry is Homeland Security. Is it? So is it Homeland Security? I guess, yeah. That's kind of the definition. Okay, where is Iberia? Well, UPS is heading to the east, which doesn't really bother me because UPS is here, so we're going to see it either way. It is. We are neighbors with it here at Founders Plaza. My concern is Iberia. Now, I think there is a plane coming in, an American Airlines A321 from San Francisco that's perfectly parallel to it, coming in from the west. So I'm kind of concerned, but I guess we'll see. I did want to show you guys one more thing about this whole Terminal F construction. I saw on DFW Airport's Instagram. Here, I'll show you guys after this departure right here. Right here, okay? There are structures. Now, DFW is building Terminal F off-site, and according to the to their Instagram, they said that with robots, they transport it to where it's supposed to be. Which is kind of sick. Also, they are officially making the change, spoilers up, reversers out. Since I've been alive, the getting into the terminal has always been there's a main highway that goes straight through the middle of the airport. And then there are you would expect that there'd be exits, and an exit usually from a highway is a right exit, and you exit to the right. And then if it's on the left, then it's a bridge that goes to the left, right? But no, here in DFW, everything is left exits. So for the World Cup next year, they are making right-hand exits to not confuse people. Which I guess for the locals, it'll confuse them. This one is a Neo. Get you the flight information after it departs. I really hope that more European carriers look at DFW as a potential moneymaker. Like, the only reason that Houston has such a good footprint in Europe is all because of Star Alliance. Like, Swiss, TAP Air Portugal, Lufthansa, big one. You know, there's a lot of Star Alliance carriers, not as many One World. Obviously, there's British Airways, Iberia, and that's where it ends. And then there's, you know, the Air France KLM group with Virgin Atlantic. That's their Sky team. But that A321 Neo, by the way, off to San Francisco, flight 1430. But I wish that there was a direct flight to Zurich. There's literally no such thing. Okay, so we have a UPS 757 on the east that Kevin Kelly wants us to catch, plus the Iberia on the east. So I think after this departure, I'm gonna head to I'm gonna pan the camera off to the east side to catch some arrivals, some heavies. There's no direct flight from here to Zurich. There's no direct flight from here to Brussels, here to Lisbon in Portugal. We have Frankfurt. We have Amsterdam, but it's a smallest heavy that American Airlines owns. Have Dublin. Maybe Iceland. Iceland would be cool. Reykjavik. That'd be cool. Manchester would be cool. Sure. Steady camera angle. Now the good part with Iberia, it's actually landing on 17 left. So The runway is shorter, 17 left, because they added it later. So we'll be able to see it for longer. It won't dip down as early as that one did. Just need Carla to pop back in. I don't think the last time that I heard from her was New Year's. Uh-oh. Did I just kill my mic? Anyway. Off to the Spanish A330. This one, Iberia 363. This flight was the one I was talking about. Will, in the fall, go from an 8 p.m. arrival to a 5 a.m. arrival, departing from Madrid at 1 in the morning. I think for this one, the terminal is going to be the one that terminates our view. That was some good vocab right there. Again, both of these east side arrivals we will see come over here to the west side, especially UPS. UPS will make a full appearance. Because, if I zoom out real quick, there's the UPS hub right there. There's the Queen of the Skies. Speaking about Madrid, I see American Airlines Flight 36 off to Madrid, that one, in a huge delay. Push back there from Terminal D. And we have an A321 here. Off to Vancouver, this one, Flight 2373, an Airbus A321. Smell jet fuel being burned here. I don't know who's awake. Which one of you UPSs are waking up? Well, maybe they're no, but you wouldn't smell fuel burn from that. Ooh, look at this one. This American Airlines 737 has the logo there on the wingtip. Have we reached rush hour? American Airlines need to bring back their Hong Kong flight for sure. For sure. I think, by the way, I think now that Cathay Pacific operates from Hong Kong, there's a better chance that they will bring it back, because American Airlines, I don't want to call them scared, but they're conservative. They're not going to start a route if they are not 100% certain that it'll succeed. So a lot of their flights are matchups to other airlines, Madrid to Iberia, you know, Paris to Air France. Amsterdam used to have KLM. Now KLM, since 2013, doesn't fly here anymore. No, 2016, I think. You know, not British Airways anymore. But they like to match up, because then it kind of like, they can see from the other airline, oh, Seoul, South Korea, and, you know, Tokyo, Japan. But they can, they try to not take risky routes. On the other hand, Delta is like, they're trying to throw out new stuff to see what works and what doesn't. Welcome, Keith Holloway, welcome. Okay, so there's a 777-200 off to Paris, flight 48 pushed back. There's a 777-200, flight 36 off to Madrid pushed back. We have 2 heavies pushed back, both delayed, both headed to Europe, and should be moving soon. Now, welcome Jero, welcome. Saying hello from Arlington. Arlington is just south of us, you know. You could probably see all of the departures. Always when it's north flow, or as I like to say, reverse ops, I always like to look out the window if I'm arriving to try and see Globe Life and the AT&T Stadium. I actually have a famous picture of that I caught actually when Globe Life was under construction still. So you got to see old Globe Life versus new Globe Life. Now old Globe Life is Choctaw. Spoilers up, reverses out. Which that by itself is that by itself is ironic. Didn't like that? You didn't like gambling? No Choctaw? No Choctaw. I won't talk about it anymore. Welcome, Captain Mickey Mouse. Quite the name. Let's see on your phone. You want to see on your phone if it's just me or, you know. Oh, we're back. We're good. That took very long. I don't know why. I guess I'll try again. Welcome, Captain Mickey Mouse. In case you didn't hear, welcome. Oh. E175 here. This one, American Eagle, Envoy. Okay. I want to get this straight because I'm not 100% certain. American Airlines. Okay. We know parent company. Okay. We know obviously American Eagle, subsidiary of American Airlines. Okay. But then Envoy comes into the picture, right? And Envoy is the parent of American Eagle. So now the question is Envoy the parent company for American and American Eagle, or does American own Envoy, which owns American Eagle? If that made sense. In other words, is Envoy above American or below American? Two heavies rolling out from the gates at Terminal D. Can I have water, please? Saw you set up at Founders Plaza. I looked to see who it was. You didn't believe it? I have grown taller. It's funny. Oh, it was a Max 8. I went to Paris, came back, and all of a sudden I'm taller than my dad. Spoilers up, reversers out. It's like, whoa, what is this? When did this happen? Okay, hold on. That Max 8, that one coming in from Santa Ana. Cup of water.
Yeah.
We know, this is how you know you're getting back into things, when you pass the first hour and you don't even realize that it's been an hour. What? Yeah. Envoy used to be called American Eagle. They changed the name to Envoy about the same time the merge with U.S. Airways. Okay, so American Airlines bought them out then if they were part of U.S. Airways and Piedmont and all them, right? So again, this one's flight 48 off to Paris. Behind it is the exact same plane off to Madrid. Both of these came out at the same time, and hopefully, okay, we have one aircraft. This one coming over here to the west side. The flight to Paris. Let's see this 777 where this one's off to. If it's east or west. Hopefully, I think the winds are in our favor, is what it looks like. I don't want to jinx it. I think, yeah, this one's off. Maybe. I think. Yeah. I'll take one. I'll take, you know what? 50% success rate on that one. I'll take it. Oh, look at this, another one with the logo on the winglet. So every American Airlines plane has the logo on the inside of the winglet. And then on the outside, they kind of mess around. Some of them are blank canvas. Some of them have like a little red tip. And some of them have the logo on it. So obviously if you're a passenger, every plane looks the exact same, has a winglet. Look at that. That was bombarding the shot right there. Spoilers up, reversers out on that American Airlines jet. I'll get flight information for both in just a second. What a shot. I also saw the UPS 757 there strolling. So that Airbus A320 coming in from Oaxaca, flight 2468. And the departure off to Austin, Texas, flight 789. And then I also saw, wow, that northern part of Terminal D is very busy because there's American Airlines flight 132 off to Dublin pushing back there. That is 3 777-200 ERs pushing back there in the span of like 30 minutes. That is quite popular. Ooh, another MAX 8. Look at that. I guess the MAX 8s are moving over here. I know that MAX 8s love, American Airlines love to send the MAX 8 to JFK and to Miami. Spoilers up, reversers out. Bravo 11 viewable from this location. Let's see. Well, Bravo by itself is visible from here. Bravo is just on the complete other side of the airport. Like, we're on the north and it's in the south, but yeah, we see it. Triple seven on the move. Oh, you're saying gate. I thought you were saying like... Yeah, we see gate Bravo 11 as well. I think. Hold on. After the 777, I'll do a very good deep dive. I'm almost 95% certain And this 777 flight 48 off to Paris. About 2 hours delayed. Finally rolling down 18 left. The 777 in golden hour, there's nothing to beat it. It's an absolute misery to be out here at 2 p.m., but in golden hour, it's beautiful. Okay, hold on. That's 24. Let's say here. Oh, is it actually on the other side? There's no way. American Airlines Flight 80 headed to London Heathrow, lit up there on the radar. American Airlines Flight 132 off to Dublin, now rolling, about to turn left onto taxiway Gulf. Spoilers up, reversers out. This one is going to come up close and personal. We also have, we do have the One World livery. Here, let me see. Actually, I can just see on maps. I don't even have to look at it. That's so iffy. Like, I can't say no because it could be a yes. I have to just look at my camera. Here, after this UPS flight parks, I'll check that for you. The Dublin flight is notorious for heading to the east side. Will it break that streak? Come to the west side? Arriving Atlas Air, arriving at 11 p.m. Cockpit cam. Oh, this is a very uncomfortable angle for me. And this one is going to park on the very northwest side of the UPS parking spots. We start to lose sight of it here. Oh, no, it'll park in front of the A300, I think that is. Unless, no. Oh, there's no more MD-11s. Odd. No more MD-11s. And we go from one to another. There's always an American 777 roaming around DFW airport. Alright, will this one come to the west side or head to the east? I don't like that it's slowing down. Usually that's a sign of going to the east. But hopefully it turns its wheel to face us. Basically, if the plane is looking straight at us, then it's west, but if it turns away, then it's east. And looking at the wheel, I can kind of see it's going east. I mean, I don't think that one's heavy enough to go all the way to the farthest taxiway. But usually we don't have luck with the 777-200s. But the 777-300ER always has better luck. Always. I guess in the meantime, I'll wait for this one. This one's going on to taxiway Gulf. Let's see this one. 17. I don't know if I can see 11. I can see 17. That's as far as I can go there at Terminal B. Another flight lit up. We have UPS 751 as an A3. Oh, no, sorry. Take it back. 767-300 freighter pushing back there. You can't really see it. There's kind of a barrier. I don't know. It's like a little barrier for something for the airport. It has nothing to do with UPS, but it blocks their view. So we'll wait for it to finish starting up the engines, and it'll start. Start to cross. 777. Okay. Right now, we are looking at an 11-year-old 777-300ER delivered back in January of 2014. This plane, American Airlines announced they're ramping up. Madrid, was it? Or was it Barcelona is extending into winter. Madrid is a year round, and they're being upgraded from a 777-200ER to a 300ER. Which kind of just means that the plane's longer. It also is newer, so I think it's more fuel efficient. Like the plane that I took to Paris, which was a 200ER, was 25 years old. The one that we saw turn to the east side, heading to Dublin, was 22 years old, delivered back in March of 2003. Another one? I like how fast this one's going. Means that it may possibly want the west side. But also, they like to hit the brakes. No. Well, luckily this one went to the east side. So I think I'll catch a 3118 here. I'll check on its status. In the meantime, we do have a 7.6 gonna be revealed right in like 3 seconds. There she is. In the meantime, I'll look up from Portland arriving. Yeah, we should. We should be catching that one as long. Yeah, it should also be a west side arrival. So I think we'll see it. Here's the 7.6 for UPS pilot cam. No, they turned away before I could. Oh, now it's the concern if it's coming to the east. Okay, come here to the west side. Thank you. I was gonna say the UPS MD11 for some reason they have something against the 1.8s. I don't think I've ever seen a MD11 depart on I don't think I've ever seen an MD11 for UPS depart here on the 1.8s. We have an Alaskan coming in. I want to see, because there's currently 2 Turkish planes here, so I want to see. I know one of them departs at 8:40, flight 192. But I think Turkish does the same thing Qantas does. They come in the morning and they leave very late at night. I guess the same thing as Qatar does too. Do they run air conditioning while the plane is parked? Meaning, right, you can park outside with like the stairs going up to it. Here, I'll show you. There's the DFW parking area, which when before Terminal F, it was closer. Where the Turkish and the Qatar are, okay? There's obviously a GPU connected to them, okay? The question is the AC on? Because I know with experience, my dad's car, okay? And that's a car, and that goes with most cars. And my dad's car is white with beige interior. Okay, it's not even the black on black. But if that puppy sits outside for more than 3 hours, that thing is well above 100 degrees. I think it's kind of miserable. You have to move the plane when the plane is so hot. So I'm wondering if the AC's on. You know, keep it cool. This one off to Louisville, flight 751 for UPS. These like to be rocket launches. This one, flight 192, off to Barcelona. 777-200. This one, 24 years of age. They're back in March of 01. Our arrivals right now are looking like an A321 from San Diego, American 21. 2885. Following that is United 1565, the 737-800 coming in from Denver. We also have an A319 from O'Hare coming in. Heavy-wise, there's this one. There's going to be plenty of South American heavies. Around this time, we have a flight, I think it's a 777 off to Buenos Aires, a Dash 9 Dreamliner off to, Sao Paulo. There's also one off to Santiago. Is that one still active? 737-800 lining up here on 18 left off to San Juan, flight 702. Welcome, Uncle Play Guy. Welcome, Ollie French. Welcome. How are we? Anna the Dispatcher. Welcome. Got a motorcycle. I remember there used to be this group of motorcyclists. It's a group of like 15, and they would always make it over here to Founders Plaza, and they'd all park. You just have a pile of just like motorcycles. Was this one on the move? I don't think so. Yeah. Spoilers up, reversers out. Triple 7 on the move. This one off to Barcelona here. Let's check when the South American departures. Okay. Oh, I did not know this one was coming in today. We have Qantas flight 22 off to Melbourne, scheduled to depart at 8:25. Not seeing any delays, so we should see that one pop up here on the radar. We have a 777 off to LAX, flight 1084 for American. Soon should light up there. One is Turkish. Turkish A55, okay. Oh, Finnair, yeah, I kind of forgot that it came in. You missed the OZ streams. We're coming back slowly. I know I always say that we're coming back. Now I'm gonna say slowly because, I can't guarantee a rate, but we are coming back. Aer Lingus now at Indy. That's you can officially say you guys have an airline. We don't have Aer Lingus. We do have an arrival coming in right now. United Airlines coming in from Denver, flight 1565. As this triple begins to roll onto Taxiway Gulf. For anyone wondering, Taxiway Gulf is our main taxiway north-south. All the departures and arrivals are on there. And then I think there's also Foxtrot, which is the one that goes to the gates, I'm pretty sure. So what that 777 was on right now was Foxtrot, and then they go on to Gulf, which is the main one. Oh, I wonder what we had a diversion earlier, a United Airlines 737-800 diversion that came in. Wonder what happened with that one. Spoilers up, reversers out. Alright, we've got a few departures rolling our way. I'll focus on the triple right now. We have an A321 off to Phoenix, flight 1689, as well as American Airlines 2597 headed to Burbank. There's a heavy taking off to London there on the east side. Currently rolling down 17 right. So actually, if I just zoom out, it should magically appear right above Terminal D. You know, we're still looking at the 777 off to Barcelona, and then it should just magically appear. It's not magically, it's physics, but you know. There she is. This one we watched turn onto the bridge off to the east side. Now it is up in the air off to London. Hopefully they resolve the issues there with the air traffic control in London Heathrow. Caused so many delays. We have so many arrivals from London. Oh, another MAX 8. That is the 4th MAX 8 we've seen today. We have like 4 Heathrow arrivals coming in at like 11 p.m. Spoilers up, reversers out. I'll go back to the Barca flight. That MAX 8 coming in from Reno, Nevada. You know, on my 50 likes. You know, we used to not celebrate it, but now we can officially celebrate it. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was on my 7th grade trip like years ago, and we were in DC. We were at some sort of memorial. They were talking about something about Reno or whatever, and then the guide was like, "So, does anyone know where Reno is?" And me, with my aviation and geography nerd, pulls out Nevada, and everyone was so confused. Oh, we have another arrival coming in from Houston, UPS 773, a 767-300, now 9 minutes out, now in the downwind. This one also headed to the east side now. Spoilers up, reversers out. I wonder what that Turkish plane is doing. Okay, I also saw another UPS flight. Yes. Oh, but that one has nothing to do with us. Welcome, Airman24. Welcome. Ooh, new streamer at Indy. Look at that. There's a United A319 from O'Hare. Flight 793 right now. Short final. I've noticed this a lot of Founders Plaza. Everyone at their first time coming over here always tries to race the plane to the runway. Spoilers up, reversers out. It's always so funny. This departure now cleared. See, so back to what I was saying about the winglets. This one is plain. Obviously on the inside, welcome Nicholas, welcome. Obviously on the inside of the winglet, you'll see once I kind of the position of the plane changes and our angle changes. The inside's always the same, but as y'all can see, the outside is now clear. I think the rarest one to see is the one with the red tip. So we'll see if I'll be able to catch it tonight. The thing is, there are so many American departures, you lose track. And it's only like a feature that you can see on an 800. On the Max, I don't think they, Huh? Where? Whoa. Yeah, you know what that is? Oh, that's actually, that's cool. If you have contacts. That is the DFW fire training facility. They have a mock plane that they use to extinguish, to make sure that if a plane is on fire, God forbid, our firefighters are well trained for that. You scared me. I thought something happened here. Did I see Breeze Airways took a Velo spawn Burbank? Really? Oh, actually, you know, I did see that. Sorry about that. Only in the summer, by the way. You know, they test in the evening. In the winter, they only test during, like, normal business hours. I guess here in DFW Airport, business hours also include this. Ooh, this one you don't get to see every day. This one is a Sky West CRJ 700, I want to say. Now, I have no doubt this one's an American Eagle operated by Sky West, but you know, you rarely get to see the bare Sky West livery. Spoilers up, reversers out. This one, American Eagle Envoy 4208 off to Bismarck, an E175 LR. You know, I was watching back on a stream from New Year's. No, not New Year's. Maybe last year, and boy, was my voice, either my voice now is deep or it was really high pitched last year. One of the two. Here's another 737 off to Austin. A lot of Austin flights. Look at that. That picture of the CRJ is a Delta connection. Really? Maybe that's why they still have it. Yeah, look at that. Can I have water, please? Can I have water, please? There's another arrival, E175 LR coming in from Houston Hobby. Oh, I lost the jet. Hold on. I'm actually going to zoom out. We have an arrival. The Houston Hobby one. Spoilers up, reversers out. Something I want to check real quick. Yes, those lights right there, those are the lights of the brand new Terminal F being constructed in the south side of DFW. Oh, am I excited. It's supposed to be done by the end of this year, but you never know. You know what the only thing the stream is missing? The coyote from last time. Okay. We have an E-175 from Fort Wayne, Envoy 3867. After that is the UPS 76 from Houston. Ooh. Coming in fast. Faster than usual, I feel like. Spoilers up, reversers out. Oh, smoke again. Round 2. See, that would be a cool sight if we were on if we were on our south view, or reverse ops view. You have a perfect view of the fire trading facility. Here we have all the American Airlines hangars between us and the training facility. Welcome, WXYgaming9. Welcome. Saying howdy from Alliance. Came to Founders Plaza 2 years ago. Got your spoilers up, reversers down shirt. You know, something odd happened, and I don't know what to make of it, okay? While I was in Paris, somebody bought a shirt, but Shopify thought that it was fraud. So it told me to send it back, you know? But I don't know. Isn't that weird? Also this week was the Oshkosh Air Show. I think it was this week, right? I think it ended either yesterday or 2 days ago. I feel like it just got all of a sudden dark. In like a split second. Spoilers up, reversers out on that 767-300 freighter. Oh. We're fine. Are we? Yeah. Stabilize. Okay, good. Is the smoke disturbing you, T-Mobile? Is the smoke disturbing you? Man, that's actually, you know, smoke is not always a good shot. That's a good shot because it's golden at the clouds. A very nice, very high up but very thick layer of clouds is casting the golden sunlight, and then there's just the smoke in front of it. Yeah, I did see that. Okay. Am I going to be streaming Saturday or Friday night? If so, I might swing around. I don't want to promise anything, but maybe. It's definitely up there. Well, you know, weather's there, you know. And you know, there was supposed to be weather from Friday all the way to Tuesday, and now it's just saying Saturday and Monday. Cool. So Saturday's probably not an option because it's gonna be rainy, but Friday's looking pretty good. Welcome, Robbie Batista. Welcome. Basically, since I've been streaming, I've had a espresso machine, the Breville Barista Express, the beginner machine, you know. And obviously, it can pull great shots, right? And this is for the coffee nerds. And I always thought that I had good beans, but I never had good shots. And so last weekend, I did the jump. I went to a local coffee roaster here in the DFW area. There was one, it's funny. There was one that was ranked sixth in the state for best coffee beans, right? But I was doing all this research on Saturday, because all of a sudden on Saturday afternoon I was like, oh, I want to get new coffee. And a lot of places aren't open on Sunday, obviously. So I went to this place. They actually have really good, now I know what fresh coffee beans are like. Really good coffee, but I'm waiting to try the one that's ranked 6th, whatever. Roy Batista saying 4 in the morning, I'm going to Cabo. Sounds like fun. Wish I could. Getting American Airlines from Punta Cana and Delta from Cancun in December. Ooh. See, Indy is ramping up. Don't understand how you're out there hoping for rain. You know, I was talking about this earlier in my stream. I'd rather be out here when it is 110 degrees than when it's 40. Because the heat don't make the nose run, but the second that the nose runs, nor Ozzy Dad or I like to be outside. So, oh, it's parking right here, so we'll be able to see the cargo unload. We have a Viva Aerobus next arrival coming in from Salau. Flight 784 on board an A320. You know, we got a lot of new flights from Mexico. That is 100% right. We have an American Airlines A321 headed to Phoenix, flight 2030. Oh, look who it is. Popping in. Walt from runway DFW popping in. We are back. You know, I had a long period where I just wasn't on YouTube at all. Wasn't watching, wasn't doing anything. But lately, I've been popping in. Well, usually I'm lurking. I'm not in the chat. But I have been watching, you know. And now we're back to streaming. It's been a minute. I've been watching AVL here and there when I can, obviously. You know, whatever live streamer is on is basically the one that I watch. When I'm obviously free. My time is, it's very valuable now. So this one's the Viva Aerobus. I wish Airbus called themselves Aerobus. That would be cool. Cause like, what's it called? In Europe they say aeroplane, if they say, like, in English, obviously. I forgot what it was in French. And I have to learn French. I got the Duolingo app while I was in Paris, you know. I was committed, and then I came back and I stopped using it. I was like, yes, I'm motivated to speak French. And then I was like, no. The second I came back. I think the way that Duolingo does it is dumb. I can only do 15 minutes a day. If I would have been able to do 2 hours a day, I would have been on the app way more. But if I can only do 15 minutes a day, it's mostly just not worth my time at that point. You have to pay to do more than 15 minutes per day, which is not smart. You know, and then they're like, oh, so you also don't want ads? Pay for that too. And I'm like, no, thank you. Spoilers up, reversers out. What camera am I using? I am using a Sony, man, I don't even know the model of it. I got this 4 years ago. I have no clue what the model of it is. It's a Sony, like, what's it called? Camcorder, I think it's called. The only reason I bought it is because its digital zoom is really good. Because it's really hard to find a pretty inexpensive camera that has insane zoom, because most cameras use like optical zoom, like the lens literally zooms in. But here it uses a lot of digital zoom, and I think it works very well. We have an arrival A321 coming in from San Jose del Cabo. Ozzy Dad, you were there. San Jose del Cabo. You took a cruise, right?
Yeah.
That was before I came along. Spoilers up, reversers out. Indeed it is, Timmy Tushu. Indeed it is. You know, I called it from when I saw Qatar and who was the other, and the LAX Heavy. When they pulled up here on the west, I called it, remember?
Yeah.
You know, sorry about that. If Qatar comes to the west side, something's different about tonight. Okay, well, there's a 777 coming in from London Heathrow, a 777-200, flight 153, now half an hour out. I think this begins the train of London flights coming in, I think. As they're all delayed. Hashtag Team Ozzy Dad for sure. I wanted to put the emojis. Oh, I don't think the emojis exist anymore. Oh, that's funny. There's flight 2252 coming in from Cozumel, 737-800 for American. This is Envoy 3567 off to Rapid City, 9175 LR. Is it 4 years? No. 3. I started in 22. I started spotting in the end of 20?
It's like 3 years.
No. Streaming is 3 years.
Yeah.
But I was spotting before.
Spotting 4.
4?
I think so.
I know it was October, but I don't know if it was October 21 or October 20th, like 20. I don't know. Any minute now, Qantas, a Dash 9 Dreamliner off to Melbourne, should be lighting up on the radar. Following the Cozumel arrival, we have an arrival from Milwaukee, flight 869, and here is this Rapid City departure. Okay. I'm officially happy to say we passed the most dead time here at DFW. From 6 to about 7:30 or 7:45, there's a massive rush of arrivals and departures. But then after all the arrivals come in, they need time to, fuel up, swap passengers, swap pilots, do all the fun stuff. And now we're back. We're about to be back to rush hour. Usually Qantas ticks it off. Spoilers up, reversers out. Where's Rapid City? Rapid City is in South Dakota. Look at 737. This is the max. This is the max. This is the 5th max we've seen today. Off to San Jose in California, flight 312. Hashtag Team OZ rocks. Ozzy, do you see this? Hashtag Team OZ rocks.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so after the Milwaukee flight, there's a SkyWest coming in from Austin. Man, what is so popular about this Austin-Dallas route? I'm telling you, I was talking to my dad. We headed down to Houston on Monday. And so I was like, man, after you come back from from Europe. And so we did a trip. We went Amsterdam, we did a day in Brussels, and then we went to Paris. And so I was like, the train from Amsterdam to Paris is like 3 hours maybe. But I was just calculating based on the drive from here to Houston is about 260 miles, okay? And it's about 4 hours by car. But while we were there, we actually wanted to see how fast the train goes. The train goes 180 miles per hour, okay? Now do the math with me real quick. Even with like 3 stops, okay? You can still do that in 2 hours. Even less. Think about how insane that is. If there was just like it's not even a bullet train. It wasn't even a bullet train. It was, frankly, just like a fast electric train, like one of the European trains. And I was like, Austin could be done in like an hour and a half. San Antonio can be done in like 3 hours. No, it's not that bad, but obviously nobody wants to invest in it. Because like, think about it. You can do, theoretically, right now, you have to go out of your way to do a lunch. We're gonna say, let's just say you're going to Houston for a lunch, okay? You're dedicating the entire day because it's like 4.5 hours there, then you're eating, and then it's 4.5 hours back. That's like maybe 9 hours, 10 hours, okay? And that's if you don't run into any traffic. Let's not talk about like rush hour traffic, all that, okay? You can do all of that in like 4. Spoilers up, reversers out with a train. And the only reason that you can't right now is because the railroad tracks are owned by all these freight train companies, and freight trains can't go 180 miles per hour, let's be real. So they regulate the speed at 70 miles an hour, and then it's like going on the road, so you might as well just take your own private car and go on the road. Amtrak is not like, you don't get any benefit from it. I would go as far as saying it's probably not even cheaper, you know? So, in Europe, everything is half an hour apart. Yes, but also like everything else is like 5 minutes apart if you're in a city. Ooh, I haven't seen these ones in a minute. The Martinaires and the Martinaires. There's also another company, I forgot what they were called. They like to patrol here. They have after UPS, they have their own facility. They come with their little Cessna 208B Super Cargo Masters. Patrol this area. Oh, let's go to the SkyWest CRJ 700. Spoilers up, reversers out. Man, Qantas still on radar. Check the status, you know, what's going on with Qantas. At this point, we're approaching the time for Turkish. That rhymed. Oh, and a Mary flight. See, I knew I was missing one. Spoilers up, reversers out. Whoa. Qantas got a delay now for 9:15, which I guess now at this point is not that bad. We're already halfway there in the delay. This departure is off to Mexico at 37:35. Did not know Envoy operated international flights. How does that work? Does that mean Terminal B has customs and immigration? Hold on. Hold on. Does Terminal B have customs and immigration? Does anyone know? Does Terminal B... Do we have the little thing, the fan thing against the... Do we? Do we have it? This one's an A321 off to Denver. Flight 2235. Sick. Doesn't work. Oh, it's on batteries? We definitely don't have the batteries on us, though. Yeah, those batteries are cooked. Hey, at least it was not as bad as our New Year's stream where I forgot the generators. That was a roller coaster. I think you came like 10 minutes before the the fireworks. And you went to a New Year's party, and that's the only reason that I forgot it. Where do DFW send aircrafts coming in from Oklahoma? Ooh, a Neo. Usually over here. Usually. The problem with Oklahoma is dead north from us. Most flights coming from the western United States, or Asia, Honolulu, Pacific area, all them, they obviously land here on the west because it's a shorter route. And then eastern United States, most of Europe, all that heads to the east. I don't know, dude. I don't know about Oklahoma. That's like either or. Whatever has less traffic, I guess. I just went off to Billings, flight 3937. We have an arrival coming in from Kylene, flight 3529. Following it is American 1504 coming in from Los Angeles, an A321. Following that is Delta 2796 from Salt Lake City, an A320. Following that, American 2569 from Tulsa. See, so that one's coming to us, for example. That one's Oklahoma. Yeah. Yo, how did they get to the other side of the fence, bro? Yo, they are not thinking straight. It like clearly says don't go to the other side. I don't know, I guess. A year and a half ago, they installed a fence here on Founders Plaza, a very short fence. That basically takes away like 2/3 of the area that was able to be used to relax. They took away our spot that we usually stream at. You know what I'm thinking now? The sprinklers might actually turn on.
What time?
I don't know. It's been too long. Are we not in the danger zone? Ooh. So, whoever was asking if we're going to see a queen or not, we are. Cargo Lux lit up with their 747-8 freighter. I think heading off to Houston. It'll be light. Expect it to depart here. Spoilers up, reversers out. Ozia, can you look up if Terminal B has like customs and immigration? If Terminal B here has customs and immigration.
Terminal B?
We do have a departure. Oh, I'm tracking it. A321 off to Vancouver. It's on downwind? Where? Where is it on downwind? What? Am I tripping? I don't see it. Unless it's not downwind. It's on the other side. Why would it be on the other side though? No? Okay, so now I want you to check. Because now you open up a whole nother Where does an American Eagle or an Envoy flight from Mexico, what gate does it go to? Here, if I give you a flight number, you'll be able to just look it up on Google, right? Spoilers up, reversers out. Here, I'll get you a flight number. Hold on, let me get you a flight number. Hold on. Envoy, so ENY. 3735. No, 3736. What downwind is it on? Unless I'm missing it. No. Okay, so there has to be, right? Because that's from Mexico. You think? Spoilers up, reversers out. Those that I'm low-key stressing from the sprinklers. Should I not be? $31.11. Here. You said downwind? If you asked me what my opinion is, east or west, I would say flight 3118 is headed to the east. But then again, I don't know because there was a flight from London, flight 153, a 777-200 that also came from the east, and now it's landing here on 18 right. So it's up to ATC. It's not, there's no science behind it. There's no formula. There's no like, oh, coming from the east is going to the east. Oh, it's coming from the west, going to the west. It's whatever ATC is feeling like. I can hear the crickets. Oh my. Spoilers up, reversers out on that 737-800. Oh, and there she is. 153 heavy. Guys, we're low-key 8 likes away from 100. At this point, I mean, you know. If Walt was in the chat, he would know. He would know when the sprinklers go off. To be fair, though, I don't know if they even go. Well, someone's got to keep the. Well, the grass is dying though, low key. Like low key, grass is dying. Cause I remember last time we were here, we were also here pretty late, and they just never turned on. Hey, let's not jinx it. Can I get 1945 from Indy? When is it coming though? 9:17. All right, low-key, Uncle Plane Guy. let's put it like this. It'll be kind of hard for me to keep track because I need to see what's going on here, like at DFW. Keep an eye on that 737. If you see it coming to the west side, let me know. If not, also, I guess let me know. Let me know what kind of happens with that one. Spoilers up, reversers out. I thought that emergency vehicle was going to be a follow me truck. Don't know why. Next arrival is a heavy coming in from London. First of many London flights. Thanks, landing lights. Can't see anything. Spoilers up, reversers out on that triple. Flight 153 coming in from London. So on my Paris flight, this flight was responsible for supplying our plane. That was the flight. Is Cargolux is on the move, so I'm actually not going to go to the terminal. If I just stay right here, we will see a beautiful queen. And there it is. Welcome, Aviation Geek. Welcome. Wow, that's crazy. Turkish flight 192 headed back to Istanbul. A 787-9 Dreamliner. Loki don't need this anymore. There's no sun. Is lit up on the radar. Is it pushing back? There's no way it's pushing back. Before Qantas. It's kind of hard to see the Queen right now, but I promise as it gets closer, it'll be easier and easier to see it. There is a banana bus headed off to Los Angeles, flight 1020. Haven't seen a banana bus in a minute. Should I pan over to it? Arrivals wise, let's see what's up with that Portland one. Dude, honestly, this is like the worst. When the west side doesn't have like any arrivals, it is totally up to just the... Oh, hold on. We're gonna hold on with this 7-4 because I see this one is lit up. Is that cargo hatch open? No. Oh, I see wing walkers. Hold on. I was not planning to see this one today. Hold on. I'm not planning to see this one today. Is it on the radar? Oh, it is on the radar. Headed off to Louisville, flight 765, the 747-400 freighter. So actually, I don't think I've seen this one depart or arrive before. Every time I see it, it just sits on the ground. Look at that. Yeah, you can hear it. Starting up the APU. So we have two Queens on the move right now. We have Turkish lit up, should be pushing back whenever it feels like it. And then I missed the ISS going over Texas yesterday. I remember last year, oh, it's pushing back. 74 is pushing back. Now the problem with this 400 is that it can go to the east side. You know, last year, no, 2 years ago, we caught the ISS over us. I remember we were battling the sprinklers. We were somewhere, we weren't here. And man, it was hard to capture it when it goes straight above you. It's also kind of hard to recognize what it is because, you know, it's, with our camera is not like the NASA cameras that can like literally see everything perfectly insane. Our camera, it was kind of like a little blob in the sky that kept moving. It was just obvious that it was, okay, we're gonna wait for this queen, kind of far still. We'll stay with this one. Moment of truth, actually, the way it pushes back determines whether it's headed east or west. From what I'm seeing, it's going to the east, but I don't know. Captain Mickey Mouse, I am still tracking that Portland flight. It's currently over Prosper, Texas. That's actually just mean. That's mean. That's cruel. That's cruel. That's so cruel. No, I don't care that it's 0. Don't show me this.
Yeah.
I wonder. No, because then Tim Tushu would have his plane next to his name. I don't know. That's Go back to the channel. That is legendary, by the way. No, I wonder what's the ISO at? ISO is fine. Is it actually on auto? Yeah, it's on auto. There's no way. Okay, this one's light. This one's just gonna depart there from the taxiway on the bridge. I can make it a little bit brighter. I just need it. Oh no, it's coming to us. Make it a little bit brighter. Hold on. Hey, it's better than nothing. Welcome, MR Rice. Welcome. How are you? Did it do anything? I don't know if it's on the screen yet. Here. Does it look better? Hold on. Now does it look better? I think it looks better. I mean, I could do a little bit more. What do you think? Should I do a little bit more? I'll wait for it to hold there on 1.8 left, and then we'll start messing with it. Going east? That's kind of an issue. Doing okay. That is... It's always better than doing bad, you know? You always got to look at the glass half full. You know? I went to the dentist today and she's like, oh, how's your day been going? And I was like, it's going. Let's mess with it a little bit more. Oh, I don't think I can. It's definitely better. Let's not joke around. It's definitely better. Yo! There we go. We need new earphones. Every time the earphone touches my mic starts tripping. No, it's better. It's definitely better. Yeah, no, you can see the plane now. No, there's nothing. You can't compare what there was before to what there is now. Yo, we passed 100 likes. Y'all, we're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, Turkish off the radar. Please get back on the radar, please. Cathay Pacific Cargo, flight 2090, now 7 minutes out from arrival, coming in from Los Angeles on board a 747-8 freighter. Well, so we have 3 queens currently in the commotion here of the west side. I'm trying to find the next London flight here. Found it. Oh, what is this? Is there some sort of team coming in? NFL preseason's not yet. There's a charter flight from Cleveland, flight 9844. Here, this is what, can you look up what the 9800 charters are for American? Here, I'll just look it up. Cargo looks lined up. Yeah, no, that didn't help at all. I know NFL is 97, 99, one of the two. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's just 777 from Cleveland. It's a bit far out. It's 40 minutes out. It's a charter though. 100% a charter. Oh no, y'all, yeah. Who are we playing someone? Are we playing someone though? Who are we playing though? Oh, okay. So it's not NFL. Maybe it's MLB. No, but I think MLB goes to left field. Yeah, MLB definitely goes to left field. Not NHL. Oh, maybe FC Dallas? Who are they playing?
Onboard 35, 60, traffic goes to position, golf base, cross my left, heading ground 25. American 2091 and American 2834 at Alpha, cross 118 left, contact ground 165 on top of the bridge, target call signs on.
There goes the Cargo Lux Queen. Was the 88 chart? 9804, I think it was.
GPS 765 heavy, traffic going into position at Yankee, cross 118 left. You wanted that Airbus stop your nose, everybody else will wait for you. Contact ground 165 when you get on top of the bridge.
Dang. Alright. UPS is off to the bridge. Turkish is pushed back. 777 headed to the hangar in the One World livery, the one we saw land from Venice. For American. And we have a Queen of the Skies. Who is it? Who's chartering? Who's chartering, dude? $19.45 behind. Uh-oh, did I miss it? Oh, it's like in the air. It's like perfect for us right now. Hold on. I think it's this. Is it this? Uncle Plane Guy, is it this? I don't think you can really see anything because the tail light's not on, but is it this? I think it's this.
Local 796, DFW tower shots in position, Yankee cross, 918 left, hold short, 918 right.
Nice, you guys dipping below all the buildings.
4100, hold short, 918 left,
Oh, no, there.
hold short, line left, call signal.
There it is, dipping below the departures. Hey, it's a nice segue for us, right? 9844 coming in from Cleveland, taking the LA Chargers. But why would it come here? Is the Hall of Fame here? Is the Hall of, where is it? Because Airman is saying that it is for the Chargers. But why would it be coming here? Maybe it took. Hold on, I want to see its plat. Maybe it took the Chargers and now it's coming back. That could be it. Maybe it took the Chargers and now it's coming back here to go back into service. Although I thought the charter flights have a different configuration than, I don't know. I thought. And again, I do think a lot of things. The 7-4. Hold on. We're gonna check if that's the 7-4 coming in. No, there's one arrival before the 7-4. Can I have water, please?
What?
Is it? Can I have
Water?
Yeah. Water? That was good. That was great. That was very rejuvenating. Turkish is on the move. I think it's getting taxiway instructions and it's out. Also, I have suspicion the 747 might go around. I have suspicion. I don't know. It's kind of kind of close to the 737 in front of it. Yeah, it's coming back. See, putting 2 and 2 together. Our charter flights, for example, for Delta, they're not. Charter flights are the configuration is completely different. But I wonder if for American, if their charters are the same configuration, and just everyone sits in business class. By the way, I saw the new flagship on the new Dreamliner. Besides the preferred seats, I mean, it kind of looks the same, just a little bit newer, no? The seat configuration looks the same. I guess the screen itself is newer. Spoilers up, reversers out. You know what's really, really not smart? So, right, American operates really old aircrafts for international flights, at least out of here. The 777-200s, no joke, are 20 plus years of age, okay? So obviously old plane comes with old devices. So the in-flight entertainment, okay, you know, it's all right. You can obviously ask for better, but it suffices. But they charge Wi-Fi. They charge I think $35 for the entire flight. But I wasn't even able to get to the page to put in information. The AA in-flight Wi-Fi, it was so bad I couldn't even attempt to join the Wi-Fi. Every time I tried to, the aainflight.com website would crash. I was like, so what do you want me to do? Sit here in silence? Here's a beautiful queen. Again, this is Cathay Pacific cargo coming in from LAX. What's going on with my mic, bro? I'll fix it in a second. Spoilers up, reversers out on that queen. It's a Dash 8 freighter. There is Turkish still awaiting for taxi instructions. Look at that. There's Volaris headed back to Mexico City, flight 801, an A321neo. Volaris ramped up service here. They are everywhere here in Dallas. Here runs the charter. Hint. Starts in Buffalo and ends with a B. Ends with a B? I was gonna say Buffalo Bills, but it doesn't end with a B. Unless I'm overthinking it. What other team in Buffalo besides the Bills? Is there another team in Buffalo?
I have no idea.
Because they're saying it ends with a B. But Bills clearly doesn't end with a B. Oh, there we go. What do we think? Did ground give 1-8 left, or did it give 1-7 right? On another note, I guess, Finnair Flight 22 back to Helsinki now lit up there on the radar as Turkish cleared the path. Finnair is out, and I guess after that Qantas will be out. And then I think oh, it is Bills. Okay, so Buffalo Bills does not end with a B. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? The second word starts with a B. I'll give you guys that. Oh, there we go. Qantas also on the radar. All three heavies now on the radar. So I know Qantas will come here. That's for sure. Am I being gaslit right now? Or am I genuinely tripping right now? Bills. B-I-L-L-S. Right? Am I correct? Oh, the Skylink? You know, you kind of take it for granted when you're here in Dallas, but the Skylink is incredible. Flow the Flamingo. You know, Flow the Flamingo. I remember it on the old livery. The one where the Frontier letters were not green, they were black. Or gray or whatever. Yo, something's on my leg. Ozzy Dad. Ozzy Dad? Ozzy Dad? Is something on my leg? Is something on my leg? Are you sure? I don't know. Is Skylink the same thing as MCO? Yeah. So, well, kind of. Well, yeah, it is. I just think it's more efficient, personally. But also, that's just me. Yeah, same thing. It's basically, it connects all the terminals together. So that even if you check in at Terminal A and your gate gets moved to C, you can just quickly go from A to C. No issue. The only issue is that if you're taking a domestic flight, okay, and those can be departing out of A, B, C, or D, I guess not B, A, C, or D, there is a chance that you'll end up in the other terminal, and then once you go to baggage claim, you can't use the Skylink again, which kind of sucks. Spoilers up, reversers out. Did Qantas come over here? Oh. Uh-oh. See, I don't like that. Why is it holding there? Maybe it wants to go? Maybe it wants to come here? Hey, I'm willing, you know? We do have a Volaris here. Turkish. Why? The suspense is real. Always do this to us. Any updates on sprinklers? Are we good so far?
You want me to go on the other side?
I think it's clear.
I think it's clear, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is a surprise attack would really suck. At least you brought the roll of napkins.
Yes.
Okay, we do have an arrival coming in.
I'm just getting
Finnair, I also have hope. I think it'll also come here. The only one I'm iffy about is Turkish. Spoilers up, reversers out. Man, we're coming up on 3 hours. Yo. We're low-key coming up on 3 hours.
41 right after Laren, only one left.
Maybe Qantas waiting for them to... So Qantas, yes. Finnair is going to push back, and only once Finnair is out will Qantas have the room. Yes. See, I'm saying that too, Timmy Tushu. I'm saying that too. Hey, see, we used to have the West is the best.
Yeah.
You know, Timmy Tushu could have spammed that, but well, it'll be back, Timmy Tushu, I promise. It'll hopefully be back in a month. We're working on it. Man. Well, the Finnair is on the move, so Qantas should be pushing back now. You know what song has been stuck in my head for like the past couple days, or for today? Margaritaville. For some reason, it's stuck in my head. I don't even know when we heard it. Good night, MRIs. Welcome. It surely has been a great show, MRIs. Welcome, CYKF Zamboni. Welcome. How are you? And welcome, Austin. Welcome. If it landed on the west, it would take off on the east. Why you say that? What? Is that just like how it works? Alright, here's the moment of truth for Turkish. Low-key, I think I see it turning. But I don't know. Could be me just kind of going crazy. I'm crossing my fingers right now. Nah. It does not want right left. But it's okay, because this heavy may not be here. But no biggie. Finnair on the move. Aw, Finnair. Get that tail light on. Welcome, J-Ro. Welcome. And Qantas will begin its pushback. Have I thought about doing a love field stream? So we do. Usually we do them in the winter because, well, first of all, there's always a guaranteed love field stream on Christmas and New Year's. It's just a tradition we always do. Yeah? You know, two issues. It happened today. I was at the dentist at 4. I checked my phone after, and it says, poof, we've taken it away. But it's fine, because to get it back, it's not that bad. Hopefully in a month or so, it'll be back. To me too, if you remember, like 2 years ago, you had a gifting rampage. Remember that? Spoilers up, reversers out. Why would it take it away? Basically because we were kind of idle for so long. They were like, yeah, you've been idle for too long. So they're like, you gotta work for it again. Which Obviously, it's a bummer or whatever, but you know, the requirements are not super bad. So there's 2 requirements. I need to do 3 uploads, which next stream it'll be 3. I need 3,000 watch hours, which is also not that bad. I probably average 300, 400 watch hours a stream. So it's 10 streams and we're back. That's what I'm hoping. We got a UPS 767. The one we saw come in now is headed back out off to Louisville, the UPS hub of the world. Trying to get, yeah, there was that whole saga. Will Carla get it or will she not? She'll tune in one of these streams, you know? Man, if this American flight wouldn't cover up the entire Finnair plane, that'd be kind of nicer. Alright, let's see what it does. Moment of truth here for Finnair. I did not like that it was slowing down, but there is also an American plane in front of it, so moment of truth. I don't think so, Captain Mickey Mouse, because I think the one that's taxiing there is a departure. Yeah, off to Phoenix. Oh my god, the suspense is real. Why Finnair? Yeah, Austin got it right. Austin got that right. That is right, CYKF. That is 100% right. I mean, at the end of the day, they're kind of my boss, if you think about it. I'm kind of just their employee. Obviously, being one of their employees is kind of very nice, but, you know, he is going east. That one is headed east. No worry, we have UPS and Qantas. Qantas should be pushing back any minute. Qatar, the flight that will depart at like 11:30, is now headed back to the gate. I wonder when that Turkish flight departs. Not the one we saw, but there's another one. There's a parked. No. That's Qantas. Never trust the heavy Finnair. Never trust the heavy in general, unless it's like Korean Air or Japan. Or Cathay, I guess, right? Now it's Cathay too. Cathay has joined the party. Okay, I wonder what's going on with that Turkish plane. We are gonna do some quick research. I'm gonna see what is up with that Turkish Dreamliner. Because now the one that landed that we saw already departed. So now this one. Oh, it landed a week ago. And what happened with that? It has been stuck. Well, I guess Turkish is probably trying to get some maintenance crew over maybe to fix it up. I don't know what happened to the plane. I know as much as y'all know at that point. The flight from Cleveland now just 15 minutes out. Flight 9844, 777-200, 23 years of age. Man. Lufthansa took off on when I left. telling you, those Europe flights, if they come here to the west side, it's a blessing. I'm telling y'all. It's on the move. Blue got canceled. See, there's been a lot of cancellations here in the U.S. I don't know. Is there just like an overload of flights? Like, I feel like that can't happen. I don't know. All right, well, this one go east. Yeah, looks like it's going east. Could be taking off from the bridge. Let's just have hope. What runways are they using? Today is south flow, so we're using the 17s and the 18s. The actual heading of it is 180 degrees north-south. There's low-key dope if you think about it, but those are the runways they use. They're also using the 13s, but only for arrivals. So we have here at DFW 7 runways, 5 north-south, so 2 here on the west, which is where I'm at, 3 north-south on the east, spoilers up, reversers out, and then 1 diagonal on each side in case of crosswinds or whatever, which, oh, there's 2 UPS flights. Whoa. Hello there. What am I witnessing? UPS just clearing out their gate. Oh, and you are gonna hold here. Does man not know where to go? Man, Qantas is low-key just getting trolled with. Now it has to wait for the Qatar to come into the gate before it can push back. Low-key trolling with that Qantas. I think though, like in a 45-minute delay, now it's an hour, I guess. More than an hour. It's at 8:25. But like an hour delay for a 15-hour flight is not bad. You can make it back up in the air. Like the flight to Paris that we had was delayed 4 hours, and we arrived 3 hours late, 2.5 hours late. What's going on with this UPS? This one headed to Ontario, California, flight 761. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm not used to this. So, this? No, that's the 76. Look at that. That right there, that is a FedEx 757-200 freighter coming in from Fort Worth Alliance. That is the shortest flight ever. Look at that. 22-minute flight from takeoff to touchdown. Look at that. Now it's headed to the... So UPS dominates the west, and FedEx operates on the east. Why couldn't AA Tex take a look on the Turkish Airlines? Because they have a broken plane. So, I don't know how it works with like alliance members. Like, I don't know if, for example, a Qatar Airways plane got stuck, if American Airlines would be able to, because that's one world. But they have no correlation / agreement with each other. And usually when things like this happen, like when there was a British Airways A380 that got stuck here about a year ago. It was here for like maybe a month until they could get mechanics to come. I don't know, something with airlines not wanting other people touching their planes. I wouldn't want anyone touching my plane if I had a plane, you know. Expensive. Can I have water, please? Do we still have another water bottle? Can I have it, please? Yeah. I didn't know you were gonna drink one. Usually you're fine. 5 minutes to 3 hours. Well, now we just passed 3 hours. We're at 3:01. I can see the counter. There's another plane pushing back for UPS. Headed off to Chicago. Is that Chicago Rockford? Well, it's 7:53. Guys, there are 3 UPS planes on the floor right now. And this one's coming over here to the west side. This one, okay, if the Ontario flight wasn't going to, we would have been in a slight issue. Put it that way. UPS always keep us company. It's crazy. The DFW airspace only gets quiet at around 11. And even then, it's still pretty, like, midnight maybe. After the Qatar Airways and the Cathay Pacifics and the Qantas, after they depart, things kind of get a little quieter. But, man, this airspace is rocking. Like, it's crazy. It's just so much American. It's Turkish Airways, One World. Turkish Airways is not in One World. They are in SkyTeam, which is the partnership with Delta and the KLM group and all them. Man. I thought that little fan thing that's supposed to prevent the bugs, I thought it was a complete scam, but now you see that it's not as much as it can. It works against the small flies.
Yeah.
Against the big June bugs and all them, you stand no chance. But at least we don't have them now. Dude, Qantas is low-key tripping. At this point, low-key, I would not be happy if I was on that flight. Maybe I don't know how it works with the lines. I genuinely think each airline takes part of their own aircraft, but that's how I think. Robbie Batista says, hello, Ozzy Dad.
Hello, Robbie.
Hey Ozzy Dad, we're at 130 likes. Would you ever expect before I clicked go live that I would say that we might reach 150 tonight?
Not a chance.
I remember after I broke my collarbone, I remember the first 3 streams were very low, and then there was just one stream that just had popped off. There's always that one stream. How did I do everything with one hand?
I helped you.
True. Turkish Airlines member of Star Alliance. Really? I thought it was SkyTeam. Wait, am I? Yeah, they're Star Alliance. They used to be SkyTeam. Right? Am I just out of the loop? Because Qantas is One World. What other red liveries are in SkyTeam? Well, Captain Mickey Mouse, they don't bring another plane. What they do is they bring technicians out. Well, they'll just put technicians on board. We have a Turkish flight daily, so they'll just bring a daily. Depends what the standard operation procedures tell them that they're allowed to do. So I guess I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't trust anyone but myself touching my plane, Then again, I'm not that rich yet. Really, A380 mechanics are IAG. I did not know that. See, so trying to get one of those So for Turkish, it might not be that bad. You can just put them on board when there's like empty seats, put them on board a flight and bring them over here. But still, that's a whole logistical plan you have to make. Find people who are willing to, mechanics who are willing to, and then, you know, housing for them, board, all that. I expect it maybe next week or the week after. It'll be out of here. Well, the 777 coming in from Cleveland. I did not expect that I would see that one today. They are coming on to the stream. So this 757 off to Chicago Rockford, but I'm gonna stay with the 76. The 777, I think it's coming over here to the west side, number 2 for arrival. Qantas, you are just... Blissful Soft saying, hey man, just seen your live stream at DFW, just want to stop by and say keep doing what you're doing, keep up the hard work, hope one day you record the flight I'm working, see you in the friendly skies. What a kind message, thank you so much. Yeah, Ollie French, very... Question I was about to ask, you know, we gotta know the airline. We have Andrew Newen. He's a pilot for American Airlines. I think he pilots the 777 now. He was an A321 pilot. We were able to catch him a lot. I think he's a 777 one now, but he's based in LAX. Maybe he's based here. Captain Mickey Mouse saying good night. Currently 10:49 p.m. Eastern and have to get some sleep. Well, good night. Hope you have a fantastic night. Look at the UPS now lined up here on 18 left, and hope to see you on the next broadcast. Question. Looking for American, newly hired. Look at that. Well, we'll see you. Well, plenty here for your American Airlines. After all, this is the home of American Airlines. Is the United quote? Yeah. What is their quote now? Uniting the world through planes? Is that what it is? I just told you their slogan. What was their slogan for United? Uniting the world through the skies? I have no clue. No, it's uniting something. It's 100% uniting the world. I know they use the word uniting because they're literally united. You know what? I just thought of a banger slogan for... I just thought of an insane slogan for United. Uniting the world one plane at a time. That's so good. That's so good. Yo, where? I don't think these London flights exist. I'll be honest with you. Welcome to the friendly skies. It was uniting something. It says it on their plane. I'll look it up in a second. We have the 777 arriving from Cleveland. The charter that supposedly carried the, what was it, the Chargers to Cleveland, and now coming back. Oh, it is. Welcome to the friendly skies. Hold on. Qantas still not pushed back. Now I'm starting to think something's wrong with the plane. They should use mine. It's so catchy though. Hold on. I left it up. Let me just go to my history. Hold on, guys. Did I not look at? Oh, maybe I looked it up on ChatGPT. When was the last time I used it? No. Oh, did UPS leave? No, it lined up. Loki got scared right there. Nine slogans, but they have something that said they say it on the plane. Hold on, now we're looking it up. Hold on, let's catch this departure and then I'll look it up. Oh, there's a heavy there. I see it. See, connecting people, uniting the world. I knew they used the word uniting. I knew it. It's not their slogan. It just says it on their plane. But I knew it said something. Oh, Qantas finally moving? Qantas is moving. Iberia at this point beat it. Look at that. Iberia has also pushed back. Flight 364 back off to Madrid. I think Iberia is off to the east. Qantas coming here to the west. Guys, we're low-key 10 lakhs away from 150. Like, kind of like really close. Who is this? This is a 777 flight 1084 off to Los Angeles. 25-year-old 777 back delivered back in May of the big 2000. You remember the change in the century? Huh? Not the century. The millennia? Is that what it's called? Millennium? Is it?
Yeah, I remember.
1,000. 1,000 is millennium, right?
Yep.
I came right after it. Last night at this time, I was in bed. No, I was like brushing my teeth and then I was in bed and I was like almost about to fall asleep. Today, at this time, I'm out here. Yeah. Yeah, so that 777 going to the hangar because it's a charter, so it's empty, and I guess they're gonna switch it back to commercial configuration, and yeah, and send it back out on into the skies, I guess. Another UPS flight pushing back. Man, UPS is pumping them out. All right, here goes this 777 off to LA. Hey, Ozzy Dad, any signs of sprinklers? Should be good. Love the 777. See, I love the 777-300ER because it's the newest one, obviously. Obviously, when the 777X... Ooh. No, it's going to the east, though. Obviously, when the 777X eventually gets into service, that'll be my favorite 777. But I can't stand the 777-200ER. I can't. It's actually just miserable. Am I going to be out there August 25th? For the first, I thought the Airbus A380 is coming on the 11th. That's what I know. British Airways. It's the world's favorite airline, bringing 60 billion people together. There's not even 60 billion people. Right? I don't think so. Isn't it so much nicer now?
Yeah.
Now there's no complaining. So again, this one's Iberia flight 364 back to Madrid. It is a 9-year-old A330-200 today, delivered back in July 2016. Dude, Qantas Logie at this point just taking his time. I've always thought about it. If I wasn't like an aviation like av geek like I am, and you know, I wouldn't have known that like these streaming things exist. Dude, I would think whoever's streaming is so like out of this world. Cause like on paper, this looks really like out of the ordinary. But like, because like, you know, I'm av geek, I know like how streaming works and everything. I've seen other people, you know, it looks normal to me. But I've always thought about it like a third person view would think of it very like weird. That's what's unique about it. Nobody at school gets it. I like how fast this Iberia is going, but then again, every time I say that, it slows down, so. It's very simple. If it faces us, it's heading to the west. If it turns like it is right now, I think it's headed to the east. Which is, once again, not a huge problem. Well, maybe it is, because I was going to say we have the UPS, but the UPS also looks like it's going to the east. Well, maybe not. I don't know. No, it is. What's going on? Oh, Qantas moving? Someone? Something? Oh, never mind. Coming to us, this UPS 767. Headed also to Chicago, Rockford. Oh no, it's an A300 freighter, sorry. Flight 755. God bless America. That is one very true saying. Could not agree with you more. Alright, Ozzy Dad, Qantas on the move.
Okay.
After being delayed for almost 2 hours, finally moving. The only issue with these UPS planes is that they don't usually turn on their taillight. I don't think they have a taillight. Once somebody told me that they literally just don't have taillights to reduce weight. And that sucks. And Qantas has come to a halt. You can tell the difference between a Boeing and an Airbus when you're looking at the front of the plane. Something to do with the landing gear. What's my future looking like in aviation? What do I want to do in the industry? Loki want to be an aerospace engineer. And then everyone's like, what? You don't want to be a pilot? Like, obviously I'd love being a pilot. But it just takes so long until you actually make that good cash. So, you know.
6 lakhs to 150.
We can make it.
We can make it.
Qantas is on the move, finally. Timmy Tushu, I'm telling you, dude. Something special is happening here tonight. It's cause, you know why? It's cause I'm wearing the Nike shirt I got in Paris. I could sleep on any plane. Probably the A380. Quietest plane, obviously, you know. It's heavy, so turbulence is a little bit less. Dreamliner is also good, but I don't know. Something about but like it has to be business class or first class, you know. There's no, I can't sleep in economy. It's just so hard. You know, I've actually never flown business or first. You know, I'm glorifying it so much. I've never experienced it. People say it's good. I mean, lying flat seems sick. But, you know. Ozzy Dad, will I be able to stand tomorrow?
Let's finish the night first.
Huh?
Let's finish this.
Now I can stand. The question is tomorrow. Qantas taxiing at 15 knots. Soaring down the taxiway. Loki, I don't think it has patience. I mean, I wouldn't either. If I'm delayed 2 hours, bro, I'm trying to get out of there as fast as possible. You know what's funny? So now, at least for American, business and first class go before Group 1. Don't know how that works. But they go before Group 1. But both flights that I flew, instead of saying business class, so the first one, the guy, low-key, I think he was new. Because the guy literally said, yeah, so first up, but like after the pre-boarders, obviously, it's going to be FC and BC. And then I was like, bro, what are you talking about? We operate in numbers here at America. We don't operate in letters. Then he's like, yeah, business class and first class. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, there's no point of you even saying BC and FC. Just say first class and business class. Like, even if the people on business and first, if that's what it says on the like boarding pass, I don't care. Whoever's flying business and first knows they're flying business and first. You know? What do you say, Ozzy Dad? Are we still clear of the sprinklers so far?
Yeah.
Well, Timmy Tushu, now we're 5. Now we're 5. Oh, that car actually just terrified me. There's the big flying kangaroo. No way this one's going east. Nah. Nah. I can see it turning. Kangaroo, what are you doing, dude? Okay, taking the heavy route. Okay. We're good. We're good. Hopefully it gets expedited because it's delayed so much. Oh, I see why I took the heaviest route, because I can see that the plane that was in front there, it now just lined up there on 1A left, so it'll be just, it's hard to see the planes. It's hard to see it on the stream, and it's even harder for me on the camera, because the software is able to make it a little bit more visible, a little bit brighter. I mean, here it's just the black silhouette, and you gotta hope for the best, you know? Blissful Soft. See, I am in 100% agreeing with you. Not right now, though. Australia is for our winter because it's their summer, so you know. Or go in like our fall or our spring, and then it's like the in between. But never a good idea to go in our summer, unless you like cold. I mean, obviously. If you like cold, you like cold. Only 2 away.
Who likes the way?
What do you think? Ozzy Mom, is she gonna believe me when I tell her or no? Another UPS departure. She is?
She is.
Oh. I was gonna say. It's not. Hey, look at that. Qantas turned on its taillight. How kind. Why? Don't tell me there's a plane in front of you. There's nobody in front of you. Low-key coast is clear, fam. You got that. That's yours. Oh, I see it moving. Okay. Alright, UPS is lining up right now, so we're going to leave the Qantas aside because UPS is lining up. After the UPS departure, I think it'll be Qantas. See, Blissful Soft, here in Texas, I always make that mistake. Most Texans, if you'll ask them, they will say, we like summer more than we like winter. Because that's just what we're built to deal with, you know? But obviously if you're from Wisconsin, it's different. Yo, what's with the static? Much better. I don't know what I just did. We're not doing that again. We're good as is.
50.
Hey! 150 likes on the counter, I guess, and counting. Look at that. Off to Chicago Rockford, UPS 755 there. We have another we have a UPS 767 off to Louisville, flight 793. That's what you're hearing, that engine start up there. I feel like it's more, well, I'm gonna say it's more extreme than here in Texas, because you're more closer to the pole, but I don't know actually. CYKF Zamboni. Here in Texas, we get to 110 and then we drop all the way down to -10. I mean, it's all a matter of months. Although last year we didn't. I think the lowest we got to was like 20, maybe in the teens.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything at all. Waiting for Qantas to turn on its runway lights and stuff, and it'll be on its way. There aren't many departures here on the west besides that one, so it should be clear. Y'all hear? Y'all hear that high pitch? Trying to go to London in December for Christmas. That's always a vibe, I've heard. London during Christmas. I've always heard it's a vibe. Much quieter. Qantas.
Still here?
Oh. I wonder if the stars in the sky are planets. Oh. Texas is way more extreme. And it's funny because I don't even know like why we're that extreme. I thought extreme is like the closer you go to the poles, it gets more extreme. Because obviously with the tilting, you know. But maybe not, you know. I will say though, the view on the stream of the plane is a lot better than what I see on my camera. So. Wow, the computer's low-key cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the ice pack is water, but the computer's cool, that's what matters. Alright, that's off. There's another heavy. At least that's what I see. Oh, that's the UPS. Sitting on tarmac in Atlanta for almost 5 hours. Wow. I heard there was like some sort of like thing with the Atlanta ATC tower, and everyone, like, there's huge delays at Atlanta because of that. Well, SkyWest lining up, and after SkyWest, that clears out the departures on the west. So now it is a battle between UPS or Qantas. So after those two, I think we'll call it, because we're coming up on 4 hours. Slowly but surely, that 4 hours is creeping up. I don't know when the last time I did a 4-hour stream was. All right, let's see. Who wins? UPS or Qantas? Who wins the race? And it will be UPS. -40 and 102. See, but 102 here is like light work. Like if it's at 102 here, it's like, oh, not that bad. You know, it's a cool, like, this year, today or yesterday was the first recorded 100-degree day, at least here in the DFW area, which, to put in perspective, last year we already hit triple digits in the beginning of June. So it's been cold at least. And I'm looking at the forecast, and it's like tomorrow it'll be triple digits, and then rain comes and washes the heat out. So, but we can reach into the 100 and teens at times. It's not fun. It's a furnace out here. I remember my brother and I came to catch. There was the FC Barcelona charter. I think they had a soccer match against Real Madrid. And so I just remember we were out here, and it was like 4, and man, the sun was blaring. It was like 1:12 maybe, and like I thought I was gonna overheat, you know. And then right after that, there's a Chipotle really close over. We went straight to the Chipotle, got cold water, and we were like, we're out of here. But you understand, if there was no air conditioning here in the U.S., there would be very high death tolls. We'll just put it that way, from just overheating. See, Qantas now is lining up there on runway 18 left, and after that, it becomes really quiet here at DFW. Obviously, the New Orleans is crazy humidity. Anywhere near the ocean is crazy humidity. That's just, you know, I swear I just heard. You heard that, right?
What? Yeah.
Are we up next? Yo, we gotta get out of here. Was that a car or was that sprinklers? Car? Even LA is also really humid. It's just, you know, the ocean evaporates and you just get all that water all up in your air. There we go. What a pleasant accent. Both Australia. And with this one lifting the wheels off the ground up in the air, that will call us for tonight. Obviously the traffic doesn't stop here for another at least hour and a half, but I must stop. There's our beautiful downtown. There's the East Side Tower. And with that, that concludes tonight's stream. It's honestly, this stream has been unreal. 150 likes, you know. We've been cooking.
Almost 4 hours.
Cooking out here. Us literally cooking out in the heat and cooking. The stream's been cooking. So we're gonna try. Don't take my word with a grain of salt. But we're gonna try and pump out some more streams often. I think we will try Friday. I think Friday's gonna be good for us, and gives us tomorrow to rest, and then Friday we'll be back out here.
Yep.
Same time. We're gonna try at like we're gonna try 6:30. Today we were a bit on the time crunch. We're gonna try 6:30 to get here on time. It has been real. Hopefully everyone has a good night. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. And I will see you all on Friday. Hopefully. Until next time, spoilers up, reversers out. Whoever has been here for a while, hopefully y'all missed that. But spoilers up, reversers out. And we will see you all in just under 48 hours. Good night, everyone.